let's look at decentralization and computing. We started in the 60s with mainframes, in the 80s, which was basically a centralized network architecture or computing architecture. In 80s, with desktops, we went to a decentralized architecture. With internet and mobile internet, we moved first from client server and then to what we have today in terms of the central cloud. And that, as I said, has been the impetus for the growth of mobile internet. And what I believe will happen is that we're going to go to distributed cloud. Now, we have still mainframes today. We have desktops today. This is not like black and white. It's gray, and it's going to take time. But I think that's where we will be heading. On networks, I would say, are somewhat decentralized because they evolved in a logical and natural way, and sometimes in a bumpy manner, but we've ended up now with a decentralized system. We have wired communication systems with Ethernet, fiber, USB, DOCSIS. We have wireless systems, it's cellular, wireless LAN, Bluetooth, WiGig. And we have machine-dedicated networks such as Sigfox, LoRa, and RPMA. The interesting thing is that this has evolved naturally. It's actually the way it should have been done. You know, any attempt to try to get to a homogeneous network that will address everything in a central way, I believe, is going to be futile. These attempts are not only futile, they're also reactionary, because they want to turn back the clock to a centralized system. Now, the key thing is the decentralization of cloud, because cloud is serving now the applications. Today, almost all devices connect to the central cloud. They communicate to each other through central cloud. Applications on devices do not talk to each other directly. They rely on central cloud to relay. So microservices are not talking to each other directly. The nodes on the edge, the computing devices, generally do not collaborate. They do not share resources. For instance, I may have a NAS device or a PC with terabytes of storage, and I still have to pay $200 for a few gigabits of storage to Apple. So this is what the status quo is. The cloud is the center. What I believe this will evolve to is that cloud should become just another node. So devices should be able to communicate directly. If they need to use the cloud, either for backup storage or as a proxy to cross firewalls, all the devices should become actual servers, and then the central cloud should become just another node at the edge.